Kreanga's backhand, the shot that changed table tennis forever. Some names in table tennis aren't just remembered, they are respected for their passion, for their vision, for how they changed the game, for the way they moved, the way they thought, the way they created something no one had ever seen before. Kalinikos Kreanga is one of those names, one of those legacies, one of those forces. He didn't follow the system, he didn't copy anyone, he didn't ask permission to play different. He just played his way, and at the centre of that unique style was one shot. A shot that wasn't supposed to work, a shot that wasn't in the textbook, but a shot that made fans stand up and opponents freeze. It was the backhand, his backhand. Kreanga was born in Romania in 1972. He grew up under a system that produced strong athletes but limited freedom. Still, even as a child, his talent stood out. His hands were fast. His vision was sharp. He had the gift of instinct. In 1989, during the European Youth Championships in Luxembourg, something happened. An opportunity, a moment, a choice. He left Romania with his father. He moved to Greece. He changed not just his location, but his future. A new country, a new name, a new start. He became Kalinikos Kreanga. In Greece, he found something rare: freedom, support, trust, the environment to grow, and the space to build something different. And different is exactly what came. While most players use their backhand as a tool for control, Kreanga turned it into a weapon. He didn't block, he didn't wait, he attacked from the very first contact with full speed, full spin, full belief, fast, sharp, unpredictable. His backhand broke the rhythm, it broke the tactics, it broke the rules. His opponents couldn't keep up because they hadn't seen anything like it before. Kreanga's stroke wasn't smooth and simple, it was explosive, wild, powerful, and it worked. He took the ball late. He used his wrist like a slingshot. He found angles that didn't exist. He played from mid-distance, from wide positions, and he looped with force that made the ball scream. You couldn't prepare. You couldn't block. You could only watch. He didn't play textbook table tennis. He played Kreanga table tennis. His matches were electric. Every backhand brought the crowd to life. One swing, one contact, one sound of the ball flying off his blade, and the crowd would react. They weren't just watching a player, they were witnessing a force. In 2003 in Paris, Kreanga reached the semi-finals of the World Championships. He defeated Vladimir Samsonov in a 7-game battle. He beat Chen Weixing, a top defender with total domination. He earned a bronze medal, a major achievement. Very few European players reached that stage. Kreanga did it, playing his own way. That run in Paris wasn't just about victory, it was about statement. He proved that creativity could reach the top. He proved that aggression could defeat control. And he proved that no one should be afraid to play with emotion. But with great power comes great cost. Kreanga's backhand was deadly but demanding. The wrist, the shoulder, the back. Over time, the pain came, but the passion never left. Even through injury, he kept going. He trained, he competed, he stayed dangerous. He became a symbol of resilience. In 2011, at the age of 39, Kreanga won the European Top 16, still elite, still fighting, still himself. That's not just skill, that's desire. That's love for the game. He became proof that age is not a limit. That power is not just physical, it's mental, it's emotional. Even now, over 50 years old, Kreanga steps into the arena. He still plays, still inspires, still teaches us that style doesn't age. That backhand still fast, still powerful, still fearless, because it was never just about hitting the ball. It was about what it meant. Every time he hits that shot, he says something about confidence, about self-expression, about choosing your own path. Kreanga's story is not just about results, it's about inspiration. He didn't become famous because of medals. He became legendary because of how he played. He gave us a style. He gave us a vision. He gave us a reason to believe that being different is powerful. For young players around the world, Kreanga became a spark. They copied his wrist. They mimicked his follow-through. But more than anything, they took his message to heart. Play with freedom. Kreanga reminded us that table tennis is not just about winning. It's about how you win. It's about daring to play your way. And today, when someone hits a massive backhand, people say it. They say, he played like Kreanga. And that's the highest compliment in table tennis. Not just to win, but to influence, to inspire, to leave a name behind, to become a symbol. Kreanga didn't just play the backhand, he became the backhand. And that will never be forgotten. This is GRE78.tv. If you love the sport, subscribe, comment, share the story. Serve, spin, talk, win.
I could do this with my eyes closed. I'm back from the dead, from the back of my head. Been gone and facing horrors that should never be said. The wrath and the grit from the pit of despair. Been taking every whip and word, I've never been spared. They say tomorrow's never promised, honest. They say the angels are among us. Lock me up in the maze. Turn out the lights. I was born, I was raised for this. Turn out the lights. Lock me up inside a cage. Just throw away the key, don't worry about me. I was driving in my car, throwing up my hands, put it in coast. I could do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the lights. I could do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the lights. I could do this with my eyes. Less medications, less manifestations, mantras, meditation, throw it all away. All the places I've been, all the blood that I've bled, I've been broken down and beat up, but I still get ahead. All the faceless embraces and the tasteless two faces, killed and resurrected cause I'll never be dead. They say tomorrow's never promised, honest. Yeah, they say piranhas are among us. Lock me up in the maze. Turn out the lights. I was born, I was raised for this. Turn out the lights. Lock me up inside a cage. Just throw away the key, don't worry about me. I was driving in my car, throwing up my hands, put it in coast. I could do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the lights. I could do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the lights. I could do this with my eyes closed. And when the day broke, buried in violence, something made my mind up. I will spend these days as an island, alone and far away. Lock me up in the maze. Turn out the lights. I was born, I was raised for this. Turn out the lights. Lock me up inside a cage. Just throw away the key, don't worry about me. I was driving in my car, throwing up my hands, put it in coast. I could do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the lights. I could do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the lights.
closed.
Thanks for subscribing and the overall support and love for our channel. Don't forget, you can always achieve your goals the KOUS way.